everyone, it's Lena Taylor with David Green, our lead agent at David Green and Associates, and we're continuing our series of asking your real estate questions that you write into us weekly. And David, we have been getting a ton of questions about wanting to sell your home and what you need to do to get it ready to go on the market. So what are your top suggestions to everyone out there about what type of cosmetic updates or updates they need to make in order to get their home ready to sell?
Well, the first thing, and one of the most important things, is to make sure your exterior looks good. When a potential home buyer walks up to the front door, they don't want to see a door that has stains on it, cobwebs on the front porch. I mean, you want to make sure that front door, again, is either freshly stained, freshly painted, it's clean, pressure wash your front entrance. Make sure your yard looks good, grass is cut, you've got mulch or straw in the flower beds. It puts that buyer in a great frame of mind to begin with. Subconsciously, they're thinking, hey, this home has been very well maintained, very well taken care of, and very loved. So that's the most important thing. From there, when you get inside, it's going to come down to what's your budget for making any kind of improvements. One of the easiest things, or one of the simplest things from a cost standpoint, is a fresh coat of paint on the walls. A lot of times we have children, our children nick the walls, things like that. Again, so having a fresh coat of paint on the wall, a buyer can come in, well, hey, I could change a floor, I can do this, I can do that. The walls are already done. And again, it's not that the floors need to be changed, but a buyer in their mind thinks, well, if that's all I have to do is change one thing or this thing, again, they're less likely to want to negotiate on that home.
So another question that I get, and I'm sure you get too, is we want to sell our home. We don't have granite countertops. Some of our fixtures are still like the brass from the 90s.
Right.
Is it worth somebody paying the money to go ahead and make those updates before getting it on the market?
Okay, good question. Again, something like that, you've got to have a budget in mind. And also you need to know, what is your competition in the neighborhood or around the street? What do they have? What are they doing? Is their house on the market now? Has it sold? Did it sell right away? Well, if so, what improvements did that potential homeowner have that you don't have? So if you have a budget in mind, if everybody in the neighborhood has granite countertops and you don't, you either need to put in granite countertops or you need to be expecting to take less money for your home than the neighbor's home. Same with, like I said, the brass fixtures. Okay, you can get into a situation where if you change your light fixtures and your plumbing fixtures and they all look great, but then your floors don't look good, then that really stands out. You might even be better off just not replacing anything and then just price the home competitively.
What about carpet cleaning?
Okay.
Like if you have carpets in your home, do you think they should go ahead and get it professionally cleaned beforehand?
Yes, great question. Yes. So with carpet cleaning, professional cleaning, or even if it's not professional cleaning, you want to make sure that your home, when that buyer walks in, has every reason to not negotiate. You want them to, again, feel at ease when they walk in. They want to be able to feel like, hey, this home has been maintained, it's been loved, it's lived in, but it's been loved. They take care of it. So yes, make sure your carpets are cleaned some type, whether it's steam clean or another way of non-water cleaning. Bathrooms, kitchens, make sure they are clean, 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 because in today's market there's a lot of competition. And if you're selling a resale, well, all your competition that's new construction, well, the carpet is clean, the floors are clean, the exterior looks good. You cannot give a buyer a reason, even in today's strong market, to not want to make an offer on your house.
So spending a couple $100s to get your house professionally clean, get your carpet clean, is going to pay off in the thousands of dollars. Possibly.
Yes.
Getting the difference between thousands of dollars potentially on a negotiation front.
Absolutely. Well, even if it doesn't bring you back a dollar amount, if it sells sooner than it would otherwise, well, then you've saved one or two house payments.
Yeah.
So yes, it really could turn into thousands of dollars just by making a small, minimal investment.
And one of the other questions that we got was asking about people basically decluttering their house before putting it on the market. What types of, do they need to take down pictures, their personal photos? Do they need to put away, just different personal knickknacks and things like that?
Well, if you've ever looked at homes with me, you know one of the things I say, or if you've listed your home with me, when buyers walk in, they don't want to see your junk. They want to be able to envision their junk. So yes, declutter closets. Do those take clutter off of countertops, both in bathrooms, kitchens. Take the cereal boxes off the top of the refrigerator. Okay, that's fine if you're living there and nobody's coming over. But if you're trying to sell your home, do those type of little things. Again, that right there doesn't really cost you any money, but it could very well turn into a much quicker sale. Again, a buyer is at ease walking through that house.
So the things we really covered were actually not that labor-intensive or costly things to do to really get your home ready. So the biggest thing, making sure the outside looked good, presser washing, make sure the yard was cut, that fresh coat of paint on the walls if you've been living in the house for a while and got some dings, and then just the decluttering and the professional cleaning. So that's, really doable for a lot of people, I would say.
Exactly. And I'll throw this out there. I listed a home not long ago, young family, multiple children in this house. It's not a large house. They spent the investment to have their house, entire house, interior painted. Home went under contract very fast, because that's what we do here, David Green Associates. But the other agent made a comment to me how well the home looked, and she did not know that there were multiple children in the house. Again, it just presented itself so much better by doing that. And again, the buyer really had no room to negotiate.
Yeah. So I think those are awesome tips. I think if you're thinking about selling your home, those are great areas to start. If you need...
Snafu.
We're back. Just our phones are blowing up because people are wanting to sell their
houses. That was somebody else calling. They want to buy a house now. They have questions.
But yeah, so I think those are great tips. Don't forget to keep writing into your questions to get tips on. You can drop them on the comments section of this video. You can post them on the wall in the Facebook page. You can
call or text me. Email me.
Yeah. So we'll be coming to you live from, where are we coming this week?
So Thursday, this week, we'll be coming to you live from Epic Ultimate Fitness. It's located just down the street from Doctors Hospital off of Interstate Parkway. One-stop shop for fitness. They do all kind of great things. They have CrossFit, which is what I do. They have spin. They have some other boot camp type of things. So sometime Thursday, 11-ish, be on the lookout for that. Alan Runner, this is a shout out to you. You need to get in shape.
Hey, we got a quick question here, David.
Okay.
Katie is asking, if your home needs some upgrading, what do you recommend spending your money on to get the most bang for your buck? So I think, Katie, are you asking about physical upgrades? So I think going back to that, maybe like granite countertops, hardwood floors, things like that.
Well, Katie, I know you, and that's a great question. You have granite countertops. And actually the things that you have been doing to your house, the things that your husband has been working on as well, the bathrooms, how good they look, those are all important. But I would tell you for that specific house, the front yard is one of the main things that you would want to address. And you know what I'm talking about. Again, declutter some of the trees and things like that. We talk about decluttering inside the house. Well, outside you can have too many bushes and trees, and it takes away from your actual visual elevation of the home. So, good question, Katie, but I would start on the yard with yours.
Yeah. So keep asking your questions, and we'll keep answering them. And we look forward to coming to you again live on Thursday.
See ya.